Hey guys, it's Dan, your host of your D&D Reviews, and today I'm back for another Walking Dead Season 10 video. This one we're going to be talking about the Whisper War. So, people have been asking me, ever since yesterday's video, when do you think the Whisper War will happen? Will it be in the first half of Season 10, Dan? Or do you think it'll be in the second half of the Walking Dead Season 10? Or do you think it'll just be throughout the entire season, and it'll be kind of Season 8 type of thing? So I wanted to discuss that for this video, definitely, and there's so much hype around Season 10 right now that it's like, let's do another Walking Dead video for today. I do have one more Walking Dead video actually coming tomorrow, and then Character Spotlight on Henry, too, on Saturday. So, yeah, really, really cool stuff. So we're doing quite a few Walking Dead videos right now. Just really, really getting excited for Comic-Con, and, you know, I'm really excited for it. We do, of course, have a new Fear episode this weekend that might have some kind of hints at the Rick movies, so we'll have to see. But I'm not really sure how much they're going to give away, you know, when it comes to that. But I want to talk about the Whisper War, because it is an event coming up, and it's one of my favorite parts of the Walking Dead comic book series, unlike the Commonwealth, which is really bad and really dreadful and really boring, except for Rick's death and Dwight's death. So, you know, the Walking Dead comic book series hasn't really been as good, I would say, since the Whisper War. Which does worry me, though, for Season 11 and some of those seasons. But Angela Kang is running it, and she's did a really good job with Season 9. So I have faith in Angela Kang that Season 11, even though it might be the Commonwealth and Georgie, and maybe she'll come in and stuff like that, Maggie might be coming in, though, at that time, too. So, you know, it's like, Walking Dead really just can't fail right now. It just can't fail. Michonne's leaving, and I still, even after Michonne's gone, I'm still going to be excited for Walking Dead. They keep bringing in new characters, new storylines, just... Walking Dead's really good right now, but I want to discuss the Whisper War because it is, you know, something that I think people are wondering is, will it be the entire season? Will it be kind of spread out in little battles here and there? Or will it be in just the first half and that's it, and boom, we're done? Whispers are done by the end of the first half. Or will we get a build-up in the first half, build-up in a couple skirmishes, and the actual war in the second half? That's what I want to talk about in this video. So, right now, what I'm hearing for the Walking Dead Season 10 filming is that we are going to see Alexandria for the first episode, and then Episode 2. That is the one I want to talk about, because it sounds like Episode 2 is going to be a battle episode, like a huge skirmish battle episode at Alexandria with, you know, like I've heard there's like tons of smoke bombs and stuff. I've heard there's whispers, there's it's at Alexandria. There's Alpha, the whispers, and there's tons of stuff going on. I heard tons of things were like lit on fire. Episode 2 sounds like it's going to be quite the episode, and maybe even like a JSS 2.0 or something, except maybe better, you know? So that's Episode 2. Episode 3, I'm not really sure what's going on for that one. I think they were just filming a lot in the woods in that one, so I don't really know what to say about that one. But maybe Whisper related, that type of thing. And then Episode 4 and Episode 5, I've been hearing they've been filming at like a beach. Some kind of beach location, and there is like a piece of a boat or something that's like in the sand and stuff. I've seen some pictures on Spoiling the Dead fans Facebook page. I'm sure you guys have probably seen them as well. And it looks like they're filming at some kind of beach in the last like episode or two. Episode 4 and 5, it looks like. There's Norman Reedus on set for that episode. There's Connie. There's Aaron. There's tons of characters. There's Denai Guerrera. I think I even heard Oceanside members too, so we might actually get to see some more Oceanside this season, which I'm okay with. I want to see more Oceanside. I want to care about them more, because right now I don't really care too much about Oceanside. I do, but there are certain characters I just don't. Like Rachel, I don't like her. Cindy, she's okay, but maybe Angela Kang can actually maybe do something with the Oceanside characters to actually make me care. I think you guys can tell I have a lot of faith in Angela Kang. Who doesn't, though? Like, seriously. Season 9 was the best season of Walking Dead, in my opinion. So, I mean, yeah, really. I do have faith in Angela Kang that this is going to be a good season. But in terms of that, so that's, like, the filming news. How does that transfer over into the season? By the sound of that, it sounds like we're going to see some skirmishes in the first half. Which means, and this is what I'm going to say for this video, I think we're going to see a battle in Episode 2, maybe a battle around Episode 7 and 8, and maybe some Whisper stuff in between. Getting ready, and then I think Negan needs to either escape again, or something with Negan. Negan cannot be in that cell that entire season. I'm going to be so mad if he is. Because, and I don't think he will be, though, to be honest. I think it's going to be pretty early on. But I think that's the plan for this season. I think I would like them to do a Whisper War season. I think that would turn out good to have some of those parts from the Walking Dead comic books that's really iconic right away in the season, like Negan versus Beta, or the water tower scene, which I'm not going to say, I'm not going to spoil that one, or for non-comic readers. But, you know, scenes like that, scenes like Hilltop lit on fire, or this and that, you know, it's like, I really just don't know how they would do that right away to start, because Negan is still in jail right now. You know, and obviously they're not really filming like a war. It doesn't seem like. Episode 2 sounds like a pretty big episode, but it sounds like they're filming like a beach in episode 4 and 5 and all this. I don't really think that sounds like the Whisper War to me. I mean, maybe it is. Maybe I'm just not reading this right, but I'm looking at it more as episode 2 will be a battle episode. Maybe around episode, you know, 6, 7, 8, you know, mid-season finale-ish, we'll start to get like a huge battle again, and then like the Whisper War will actually kick off. Negan will be out of jail, and maybe Negan will do a certain thing that he does in the comics in issue 156 that I don't want to spoil. And once Negan does that, which I don't want to spoil that at all. Once Negan does a certain something that he does in the comics, I think then in the second half after that, the Whisper War will start. And I think that's when it's really going to just, that's when the action is really going to start. I'm sure we'll have tons in the first half, and I'm sure the first half's going to be insane. But it's like, why would you do the Whisper War in the middle of Michonne's last episodes, too? Now, I don't know when Michonne's last episode is going to be in Season 10. That is another thing I'm kind of wondering, but I don't know. I think the second half of Season 10 is what we're looking at in terms of the actual war. I think we'll see, you know, 2, 3 maybe skirmishes with the Whispers in that first half to keep that momentum alive. And I think we'll really be focusing on Oceanside, because I've heard there's a lot of that. A lot of Alexandria stuff, a battle with the Whispers in episode 2, Negan breaking out of jail, I think, eventually, or them letting him out. I mean, that's, who knows, really. The show's so unpredictable right now. And I think Michonne's last episode will probably happen in this first half at some point. And then I think that's, and then Negan will get out. There's a certain thing Negan does in the comics, and then we'll see the Whisper War in the second half of the season. I think that's good. I think that is what we're looking at, and I think then that second half, people will really be excited for that second half of the season. So, that's what I'm thinking. Which, when you really look at that, and when you really look at that, all that stuff I just mentioned there, I think that sounds like a pretty damn good season. I'm sorry, but I think that sounds like a pretty damn good season, if you ask me. That sounds like a really killer season right there. So, I'm excited for it. Man, am I ever. And I can't wait to see what we see for this first half. I don't really think the Whisper War will just kick off at the beginning of the season. I just don't think that's what they're going to do. But who knows? Because it's like, that's what I'm saying, but it's like, for all we know, this trailer that we're going to see in a couple weeks is totally going to change that around, and we're going to see like a Whisper War, Walking Dead Season 10, returns October, whatever. That would be pretty amazing. Based off the filming, it doesn't sound like the war to me, but we don't know, really. That's the thing. We just don't know, you know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. But that's my prediction. I'm saying all that stuff in the first half, Michonne's last episode, skirmishes with the Whispers, Negan getting out, Negan doing a certain thing that he does in the comics, and then I think by the time we get to around the mid-season finale, a skirmish, and then just to kind of really start things off, and then we'll see the Whisper War just be advertised and and just really kick off in the Season 10 second half. And I think by the end of Season 10, the Whisper should be done, is the thing I'm saying. But I do think it's Season 11, which I know that's a bit far, but I do think it's Season 11 we will see the event in the comics where the herd is led towards Alexandria. Maybe they'll mix that into the Whisper War too, though. You never know. You really just never know. And the thing is, the TV show is so different from the comics. You can change so many things, and you can add so many things, you know, to that comic version. You know, when they put it in the TV show, version of the Whisper War. You know, there's all these different events like the Water Tower and Negan versus Beta, but you can add so many other things, you know, because the show's so different from the comics. So, I want to hear your comments in the comment section below. Write them down. I want to hear it. And of course, if you're new here, click that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my Walking Dead videos. And of course, I will catch you guys tomorrow for another Walking Dead video that I do have planned. So, I will catch you guys in that video. Peace out.